Hello, mind friends. I wanted to make a little video with this gorgeous freaking backdrop. Can you believe this? It's amazing. The subject of this video, however, is going to be about curiosity. Stuff like this makes me really freaking curious. How did this come to be? Other than the great designer, but how did the great designer make this come to be? I know it's something we'll never have answers for, but good grief. I think this is just freaking amazing. And as I tilt the camera a little bit, I'm basically toying with how the backdrop looks. Like if I go like this, it does something. If I go like that, it does something else. You see a different blend of colors in the backdrop to my colors. But curiosity, this is something that if more people had curiosity, this is actually a life lesson in my opinion, so I'm going to share it with you. I think if more people were curious and got out of the business of just making statements all the time, but asked more questions than the statements that they made, we'd all be far more interesting people because we would actually be more interested in other people than in our own selves. A lot of people, I mean, you tell me, or answer for yourself. The way that a lot of people interact with you and the way that you witness other people interacting with other people, are they trying hard to be interesting themselves, or are they making an effort to be sincerely, genuinely interested in the other person that they're talking to? And I've found most of the time, the best way to be really interesting to somebody you're talking to is to be interested in them. And then if you got two people that, you know, that's like the main focus, is to be interested in the other person, wow, what magic happens then? And that's all from curiosity. That's about having a childlike wonder about yourself. And this also goes to like far beyond just developing relationships with people, but also finding solutions to some of our problems, probably all of our problems, whether they're individual problems or even problems on a global scale and problems on a national scale and all these other things. Is just having a natural curiosity and a childlike wonder. If we don't have a natural curiosity, then we don't question the status quo. If there's a really bad pattern of stuff happening, like in our country, for example, there's all kinds of massive, dire problems. In fact, I would say we've got more problems today than we've ever had in our history. And we've also got less curious people with a childlike wonder today than ever before in our history. So I believe we can start to crush these problems and solve them, find solutions, if people just become more curious and start asking questions and challenging the status quo. And of course, as we do that, that's going to benefit everybody and every financial class and every whatever. It's going to benefit everybody just to be more curious. Also, being more curious, it actually releases chemicals from the brain that helps the body heal, versus just making statements and being stagnant. Another thing about making statements and not being curious is that if you believe you're a know-it-all, if you believe you're really great at something, then you leave yourself no room for improvement, and then you're not growing. And one of the things we were put on this earth to do is to grow. We were here to grow and to love, to matter. That's what we're here for. We're here to grow, to love, and to matter to other people. And if we're not curious, then we can't solve problems. If we don't have that childlike wonder and curiosity, we can't solve problems. We can't be interested in other people, which makes us more interesting. We can't challenge the status quo. You know what I'm saying? I hope that makes a lot of sense. So to close off this video, I'm gonna take this off of me and put it on that. And as you're watching that, just let your imagination go and stop worrying about logistics. It's like dream first, logistics second. The beautiful thing about that order of things versus logistics first and then fit your dream within the logistics, it's like if you dream first, then when you're looking at the logistics second to make the dream come true, that's when you get out of your comfort zone and you start finding solutions to problems. That's when you start doing things that nobody said you could do because you start to figure it out. And that opens up the brain to a rich and creative process versus a poor and lazy one where you no longer have to think. I hope that makes sense too. So I'm going to cap this video off now. If you like the message in this video as well as the views, feel free to share it. If you know somebody who'd like this, share it. If you feel it's worthy of it, then click share and get this out there. Also, I've got a website you'll probably love the living daylights out of to raise even more to raise even more curiosity. Somebody I knew over there. It's probably like, what's he doing talking to a phone? Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I've got a website, fireyourboss.xyz. not.com.xyz. Go to my website. If you dig this video and this message, you'll probably love the messages I've got on my website. I've got thousands of pieces of content there. Fireyourboss.xyz, not.com. Fireyourboss.xyz. I'll prove it. Just go there. A big, beautiful website. Well, though, .xyz is real. Thousands of pieces of content, all to do with health, healing, happiness, wellness, said that already, wealth creation, financial freedom. Truly rich people measure their wealth by their time, not their money. What else? Philanthropy, for those of you whose hearts bleed to be able to give more. I got lots of content about that. So go check it out. And I don't have a job, don't want a job, don't need a job, never have a job again. I work for free, and I love saying that I work for free. It's one of the coolest, most liberating things ever. All right, now the view. Let's get on with that. If that was off-centered at all, it's because I'm trying to, I can't really see when I have it off of myself when it's on selfie mode, which it is right now. I hope you enjoyed that. Share if you feel it's worthy. Fire your boss at XYZ. And my next video is coming soon because I'm inspired every day. And I love to be curious and ask questions. And the more questions I ask, the more I can discover and the more videos I can make, which is really friggin' sweet for those of you that like it. It's also pretty sweet for me too. Take care, everyone. Leave your comments below about this view and about the message if you want, and share your own curiosities and your childlike wonders. I'd love to hear about it. Maybe get me and other people reading your comment to embark on new paths of wonders and curiosity that we might not have ever thought of if it wasn't for you voicing your comments and childlike wonders and curiosities. How's that sound? Till the next video. Bye for now.